Good afternoon, YouTube family. Here on YouTube is seventh day here on Saturday. Message Jeremy. His name is Jeremy L. Scott. That's Jeremy L. Scott. To give a little background briefly about Jeremy. I recall him too in years ago, decades ago before he passed. He passed January 8th of 18, which was about 6 years ago. I had a vision of him, and this is to his family. He was related to Dorothy Scott that died. Dorothy Scott of Raleigh, that died last January of last year. And this is cut a long story short, and I think related to Nisi Pulley too in some way. They used to work at Peace College. But going on to the details. Leviticus 18:22, Leviticus 20:13, verse 13. And also 1 Corinthians 6:9-10. He's in hell, people. He didn't make heaven. To give a little background about him, he was a homosexual because his hair was a puppy blonde. And then I saw him a little bit later. It was a rainbow color. Yeah. That's defiling the body. And dyeing hair is never allowed anyway. That won't be allowed in the kingdom anyway of God. From what the Lord was telling me, from what I saw in hell, I did see a vision, and it was a man. It was a man. I guess the man the Lord was telling me he was married to in Savannah, Georgia, and that the demon had put on the image as the man calling Jeremy's name at first, and then all of a sudden the man that was the demon transformed back into the demon. As he got close to Jeremy, he started raping him, and it was mind-boggling, people. Gross. It was mind-boggling. He was raping him. It was gross. To cut a long story short, it is in God's word where it says no homosexual will make heaven. He died in that sin. His picture is under Stephen Lyons, I think, obituary. Stephen Lyons' obituary, to be exact. And the picture if I can list the picture up here, I will, but you can look at it under Stephen Lyons' obituary, Stephen Lyons of Raleigh. It's Jeremy's pictures in it. So you can find it there. People, get your life right today. Get your life right today. These church pictures you see, and these pastors, these lying ones anyway, have the pictures. That's not the image of the Most High. You can read Revelation 1:14-15, Daniel 10:5-6, and 7 and 9, I believe. Okay. That was the vision. It was very short, but he was being raped by the demon. That put on the image as his husband here in the world. I guess he's probably still alive. Yep, gross. But no homosexual will enter heaven. No homosexual will enter heaven. No homosexual will enter heaven. And he's put the homosexuals in hell.